is now, Ashraf. It is now. Um, Guys, I'm sorry for the 2 minute delay. All of my tech decided to stop working about 5 minutes ago. And now it seems like I've got the important pieces up and running. The only thing is that I can't hear my mic for some reason through my headphones like I normally would. So if the mic sounds off, I'm counting on you guys to let me know if something's like rubbing or anything like that. And if I start talking like in a normal voice, also your responsibility to remind you that that's not what I'm supposed to do here. But it looks like everyone's fussy. I'm already starting to talk too loud because I'm excited. Thanks everyone for joining us for this watch along. It should be a lot of fun tonight. I just missed how the earlier game went, but I think it was pretty much a blowout, right? Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So this looks like on my side there is 3 minutes left in the game and it's 48-23. So Let's Go Birds is right, Lucas. I'm seeing TG throwing up some eagles in the chat, so looks like people are coming in happy today. Thanks for letting me know, Extremo, that you can hear me well. That's odd. I'm definitely gonna forget that I'm supposed to be soft speaking today. But let's throw up a poll. Bills, Chiefs. Okay, and this is who do you want to win? And then we'll do a separate one for who do you think will win. So the poll should be up now. 54 now, TG? Oh my god. I should also vote in my own poll. Can I vote in my poll? Yes, I can. Okay, good. So what did everyone do today? Was it just football? Was it just a football day for everyone? Cammy, sounds good. Just check in with us once in a while. But I get it. I get the struggle. You want to be able to actually stay up for the game. So, by the way, guys, look, we got lights today. The lights that were stuck in Whitby, Ontario, actually made it here yesterday. I'm still trying to figure out the background, the set, if you will. But it's looking cute, right? Football and cleaning, watching football, and playing FIFA. No, wait, FC. I still do that, TG. It'll always be FIFA. Who are you playing with today, TG? It's so weird saying FC. It is. Or EAFC. Even worse. Even worse. Okay, so I'm gonna let some more votes come into the poll, but it seems like we've got, a majority Bills contingent here, as it should be. I think everything's looking fine, sounding fine. I can't believe I can't hear myself, but that does mean that I'll at least be able to listen to the game a little bit. So that's good. Church, lunch, football. That's a big day, Jordy. That's a big day. Hopefully you can enjoy. Well, Jordy, you said you're an Eagles fan, right? Oh no, you didn't. You just sent in an arm. Jordy, who are you? Who's your football team? You run with Barca in your career mode. Now, TG, is this like a manager career mode? It must be, right? Cammy says Red Kingdom, baby. I think a while ago I had done like a tapping video ahead of another Chiefs Super Bowl. Jordy the Raider. Okay, well, are you adopting, like, are you jumping on a bandwagon for this game tonight, or are you just like too much of a Raiders fan to get involved with any other team? TG says player. That's my kind of play. I play player career too. It's really the only mode that I play. Metro says you want to witness history, so Chiefs. That does make sense. Raven says home of the Chiefs. Okay, I mean, it's pretty close. Got 68% on Bills. Yeah, Seikyan, I think we do know how this is going to end. The next poll in a little bit is going to be who do you think will win? Because right now we're talking who you want to win, and we all know those are two different things. Lifelong joy suffering, yeah. Enjoy my FM25 videos. Ashraf, my next sort of project for the streams is to test out getting my PS5 onto the stream so that we can do, well, FM25 I'm playing. Sorry, I was thinking FC because that's what we were talking about. FM25 is not out yet. It's coming out in March, supposedly. So hopefully in March you're gonna see some FM25 videos. We might play around with 24 in the meantime in February, but I think we should also come on stream, like I was saying, with my PS5 and play FC 25. Some people have been asking about UFC 5, so that's my next project, is getting the PS5 onto the stream. I'm hearing a Chiefs versus Eagles Super Bowl rematch. That would be a great fan. David's a Cardinals fan, but a Bills fan for today. Gotta root for the Bills, and then the collapse of both teams so no one wins the bowl, and then just by default it goes to the Raiders, right, Jordy? Hope Buffalo can beat the Kansas City script. I hear you. Yeah, I'm not specifically a fan of Taylor Swift, but I don't really have any issues with her, so the Taylor Swift aspect has nothing to do with how I feel about this matchup. I respect her. I respect what she's built. Okay, yeah. Seikyan says, with a good ending this time. Are the Chiefs the Man City of the NFL? Oh, CLJ. Maybe I shouldn't answer your message because you made it disappear. I think tonight's game, though, is going to determine whether the Chiefs are the Man City of the NFL. Phil, that is kind of true. People don't like the Chiefs because the refs always find some extraordinary call to give them the games. They do tend to have the refs on their side, don't they? Raven says, Raven, I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. So, okay, so we're on 70%. We want the Bills to win. Let's close the poll now and find out who we think will win. So I'm gonna start a new poll, and who will win? Bills or Chiefs? Vote away. I'm very curious to see if the same results will show up. Yeah, results are flipping. They're flipping for who we want to win. Oh, the bills are slowly climbing back. The thing is, Raven, that there are a lot of them. Oh, I just realized the game is actually meant to start in 3 minutes and I don't have it pulled up anywhere. So let me do that next. I think what I'll do is have it up on the screen with you guys. How did this chat become a Swifties chat? Yeah, we know what the script is. Oh, no, wait. I'll just do one because then I won't actually be able to hear what I'm saying. How's the video quality, everyone? I was playing around with the encoder earlier today and I don't know if it made things any better or any worse or just the same. Actually, I could probably at least bring the chat over here. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Cami. I'm actually surprised at how many of you have faith in the bills. I like it. I'm not complaining. I hope you're right. Also, are there any Canadians not seeing the game right now? maybe the feed will start immediately at 6:30. That's the hope. TG says you're pretty sure they're riot-proofing downtown. Unfortunately. Why do people lose their minds? It's like either way, right? You win, you get a riot. You lose, you get a riot. You're in a city with no team playing, you get a riot. I feel like my chair is super squeaky today and I can't hear it. What do you guys think? Oh no. Choking on bubbles. Oh no. That's a good test of the mute button, guys. Oh wow. Jordy, would I ever consider dropping a video on Terry Fox? Absolutely. That's not something I ever thought about, but like getting that request from an American is very interesting. Could make for a good video. Maybe like Canada Day. Is it too long to wait another 6 months? Oh. February, March, April, June. February, March, April, May, June. 5 months. 5 months and a few days until Canada Day. Maybe that's too far away. Okay, so some people say they don't want another KC versus Eagles Super Bowl. So, okay, so are you guys, Go Looper, are you an Eagles fan and that's why you don't want KC to go to the Super Bowl? They are doing too much, TG. Yeah, Jordan, I mean, we were talking the other day on live about like the fact that we're all sitting down here now together for 3 hours for a total of about 11 minutes of sport. Or is it 11 minutes? Yeah, I remember reading that an entire game is about 11 minutes of actual like football, right? So that's one problem, but also having inequality in teams like that too is just as discouraging. And yet we're all here. Gaz says if I'm staying up until 3 a.m., I really need Buffalo to win and make it worthwhile. Being absolutely knackered in work tomorrow. Gaz, guessing you're in the UK? Or in that time zone, 3 a.m.? Yeah, I'd say you're probably in that time zone. Oh, Looper's a 49ers fan. Okay, so you just want something new and interesting and exciting. I respect that. Walter says Chiefs will be heavily billed today. Okay. James, who am I picking? I want the Bills to win. I think the Chiefs are gonna win. But all of this Bills love in the poll is encouraging. 23-33 in the UK. Yeah, it's already so late for you guys. I'm not getting a game. Are you guys? I just have a gray screen and I wonder if it's because I've got OBS open that the stream won't work. I might have to put it on my phone instead. If that's the case, that's just a silly move. Let me open up a different game. Because I feel like am I missing the game right now, or am I just missing like the national anthem and stuff? Or no, okay, I'm definitely missing the game. I was gonna say maybe it's because the Eagles game isn't over, but the Eagles game is over and it was a blowout. I'm gonna find the game on my phone here. Did the game get... Oh, it is postponed. Is it because of weather? Hoodie, don't do that to me. Well, let me try to find the game anyway, because I still think I won't be able to watch it on my computer. Jordan, that is a good point. Okay, yeah, confirming that there is a game on. I can see a game. So I'm going to be watching it on my phone today. That's all I can show you before I get in trouble. Let me just... Okay, I'm going to have to plug in my phone now so it doesn't die. So, how am I going to do this? Did I miss the national anthem, everyone? How did it sound? What are we thinking? Oh, they're starting the national anthem. Okay. While he sings the national anthem, I'm just going to step away for a second. hi. That was an adventure, but I'm back. I've got power. So now I need to figure out how to prop my phone up so I'm not looking down this entire time. What I miss. That's right, Walter. It's in solidarity with you, my friends, down south of where I am, actually. Are we doing score predictions? Christopher said 21-17 for the Bills. Yeah, the Eagles are looking good, Brandon. Hey, Jim. Good evening. I think you're out of the evening and into nighttime now, Jim. Hoodie says whoever wins is beating the Eagles. I'm out of breath. Alright. I didn't hear the national anthem. How did we rate the singer? Jim, you want the Bills to win just to mix it up a bit. Yeah, I want a little... That's the closest thing I'll get to a local team winning for a while, so... Good night, Jim. Can't tell if you guys can hear my cat who's being talkative right now. Can you hear that? I have to figure out why these headphones won't let me hear my Yeti. Because I want you guys to have good audio quality. Nostalgia is rewatching the United v Fulham match since you missed it earlier. Oh, what was the final result of that match, Nostalgia? I only saw that Raul Jimenez did not get any fantasy points. He got his points for his time played, and that was it, and that's all I needed to know. Can't hear the cat. Oh, well, what's the point? What's the point of this stream if you can't hear the cat? I hope the Bills can go to Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs. That stadium's gotta be demonic. I should do football live ASMRs. Mythic, do you mean the other the one that we're not watching tonight? Because I do plan on doing some in my accent, what I would call soccer. We were speaking of Fulham. We were talking about maybe doing Newcastle versus Fulham, which I think is next weekend. Because then right after there's going to be the UFC card with Izzy at the top of the card. So, but definitely some soccer football streams coming. Oh, Jim, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because you're going to get beat 2 weeks in a row with Newcastle coming up. Hey, Denmark. Hey, Tiger. TQ, I refuse to acknowledge the BMF belt anymore. Aspinall versus Jones. Who I got that Jones will never stop decking Aspinall, so there you go. I know, Mythic, I know it's football, but when it comes out of my mouth, if I say football, people think I'm talking about this kind of football. Looper, I caught some of Newcastle versus Southampton. I think I left close to the end, but I saw all the goals. Jim will talk on Saturday. We'll see what happens. Alright, let me pay attention to this game for a second, because what are we on? Bills are starting with possession. Was that oh, okay, almost an interception. Yeah, at halftime I'm gonna figure out some sort of setup so I can watch this game. Ridiculous. Back-to-back almost interceptions. Shaky start from Allen. Do we think it's nerves? Do we think it's the KC crowd? It's already into Chiefs possession now. Less than a minute played. Yeah, feeling the pressure. You dropped 2 interceptions. Allen, that is a good point. As much as Josh Allen threw 2 near interceptions, the Chiefs dropped 2 interceptions. Yes, Krema UFC live stream soon. I was saying at the last live stream that the next UFC is on at noon my time, which is perfect for an old auntie like me. Okay, nice completion for the Chiefs. First down. Real question is, have they shown Taylor Swift yet? No worries, Jim. We're here to answer your questions. Jim, they call it a field. I think it's in fine condition. I think that's kind of what you expect. Also, Americans in the chat, identify yourselves so that we know who the experts are for Jim. Okay, Cammy agrees that the grass doesn't look great. See, I can't tell if it's because my phone is on night mode that it looks a little bit yellowish. It does see, okay, now that I'm looking at it, again, I'm on a small screen, so Jim, you're right. It kind of looks like it's coming out in tufts a lot. It's Kansas City, don't expect much. I guess it's real grass in Kansas City. So is it dry? It looks like it's cold-ish. They look cold. Cammy says no Taylor Swift yet. Walter, who should you root for? You live in Poland. I think we would consider the Bills the underdog in this game. I think odds-wise it was pretty even, but I think there's more expectation for the Chiefs to win. They're playing at home. Would this be their 3rd consecutive Super Bowl if they won? Someone fact check me. I discussed this two lives ago, but I've been so out of the loop just for sports in general in the last 4 months. I need to warm up that part of my brain again. That's a good start, Jim. You know they're called touchdowns and not tries. Real grass is definitely better on the legs, yeah. I know that because in Canada we only have turf on our soccer pitches. Turf. And apparently it's awful. Yeah, okay, people are saying yes to the 3 beats. Oh yeah, someone said Chiefs or Polish colors. I don't think I actually properly answered you, Walter. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, I think generally here, we're hoping the Bills will win in this chat. Generally, majority rules. the Chiefs will win, but I'd like the Bills to win because they're the closest team to me. Are you right in thinking the Chiefs have been quite jammy, lucky with some of their victories this season? Well, Jim, people would argue that that's the refs. The refs have been on their side. Alan says Casey about to score. When are they 22 yards out? 11 yards out? No, more than 11. 13? I don't like the look of this. Josh had a rough start, and the KC are having a good looking drive. Did I say the KC? It's been a long day, guys. Harris, I agree. I'm rooting for the Bills, but I do think the Chiefs will win. I want to be proved wrong. TT allowed this postseason. I meant to share. Cammy, get out of here with that. Just teasing. Okay, so sorry for the loud noise, guys. Based on chat, I think my feed of the game, definitely delayed. Okay, good to know. You guys are gonna warn me about touchdowns before they happen. I need to. How can I make this work? I don't know. I'll just keep looking down. Brandon, you have a feeling it'll be close. Then Chiefs will get the job done in the fourth. Do you think they're going to run away with it in the fourth? Or do you think it's going to be close till the end? Spell Dingo, are you throwing up prayers right now? Okay, well, it's still early, everyone. No, Jim, I think go for it. I'd rather hear it as it happens than, for some reason, I'm experiencing every possible issue today. So, go ahead and celebrate or mourn in the chat as things happen, for sure. Who's oh yeah, Kendrick is doing the halftime show, isn't he? For the Super Bowl. And it's happening in Louisiana. I really want to visit New Orleans one day. If anyone's got some extra tickets to the Super Bowl. Tiger says, we all know how this script goes. Chiefs 3-peat, inevitable. Close all the way, but they'll just hold out. Okay. I'm like this is a hot take, but it's because I lived in Toronto for 10 years. Hear me out. I'm kind of medium on Kendrick, but if SZA is making, why did I pronounce it like that? If SZA is making an appearance, then there'll be something in there for me too. I've been playing Kill Bill and Kiss Me More, which I think are both by her and Doja, on repeat this week. Anytime I have music on, I'm listening to Kill Bill and Kiss Me More. Cammy, thank you so back. Thank you so much. I'm really struggling tonight, guys. Thank you so much. It feels really good to be back too. It was strange 4 months. Like, it went by quickly, and also it feels like a lifetime. But really happy we're finding a way to get back into things with our current schedule. Okay, now there's a cat stomping around this room, so you might hear that. Shoutouts to Dick for the username. Would I be happy if the Chiefs made history? I mean, making history is cool, setting records is cool. Other than being like, oh, here's a new thing that happened. I wouldn't be particularly happy for them because I don't have any stake in the team. Other than, like, obviously Mahomes is an incredible player, and I can't wait to see how his career shapes out. But the team itself, I don't have any ties to. Tiger, I don't know if soccer is becoming more popular in the US. I would guess that it is. I'm in Canada, and soccer is blowing up. It definitely helps that the women's national team won the gold medal in Tokyo, and the men's national team went to the World Cup for the first time, and now we're getting a domestic women's league, and we've got like a 5-year-old, maybe closer to 10-year-old domestic men's league. So it's doing really, really well here. Eagles fans, yeah, hoping the Bills win. Cammy, my cats don't respond to pss, 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 pss. We're not a pss, pss, pss family. We're a family. Jim, I would introduce my cats, but they are roaming around right now and being troublemakers, and I might be able to capture one before the end of this night. Who's actually my nephew cat. He's technically my sister's cat, but he's been living with me for maybe 3 years now. Hey, Germany, what are you doing up, Germany? /ETV. Okay, Jordy, you'd be okay with Brady winning again? I don't know. Okay, let's debate in the comments. I prefer Mahomes to Brady, just globally. What do you guys think? Hold on, we'll end this poll on people thinking the Bills will win, which is a bold prediction to make, seeing as how the game's going. But we're gonna start a new poll, and it's Mahomes versus Brady, and I'm just throwing those two names up there without any qualifiers or any question attached to it. Mahomes versus Brady, globally, who do we prefer? Oh wait, why did... Oh, okay, I guess I can't vote on my own poll. I thought I had been, but I'm not. I can't. You're saying the Bills team is not beating the Chiefs at home. So many mistakes early. Yeah. I want to see the Bills win, but I don't expect they will. Yeah. Jim, I ended up with 3 cats that I was not supposed to have. But I love them so much, and I'm happy I ended up with them. Mahomes would never buy a steak in Birmingham. You're right. Brady was a beast back when defensive players were allowed to actually play defense. I get that, Tiger. That's a good point. before the Super Bowl era, right? Yeah, I think as a general rule, people are saying Mario says Brady came to my dumb team and won a Super Bowl, so I have to give him a pass. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't fault you for that, Mario. Yeah, everyone's saying Brady's the better player, but Mahomes is the more likable one. Interesting. That's kind of a good point. I tend to agree with that. Although I do think that Tom Brady is a little bit overrated. Leave me alone. Yeah, Sam, see, I agree. Mahomes is more mobile. I don't know about the better arm. Because, like, how old is Mahomes? And we have to remember Brady at that age. Maybe still a better arm, but definitely more mobile. So, Looper, you're saying that the fact that Brady won the ring in Tampa makes him the GOAT. So Mahomes would have to go to, like, the Raiders. Sorry, Jordy. And win a ring there to be the GOAT. Yeah, no, sadly, I'm not surprised about this Bills performance. Like, I'm just seeing the Josh Allen drop now. It can't be that cold. You can't blame it on cold fingers. Mahomes is 29, okay. Jim, that's a very good point. We don't always have to put people against each other. Jordy. I don't think any decision makers are listening to what I have to say about this. Are we bringing out the kicker? Is that what we're doing? Bill's good for 53 yards. Who's the Bills kicker these days? Turn around so I can see your shirt. Oh, okay. Tyler Bass. That Bucks team was stacked though. Hey TKM, how's it going? Yeah, Brady, brought some players along with him. Walter, I am an instigator, you're right. Debate is good for engagement, it's all about the algo. You sound like Marge Simpson saying that when she asks, "Can I just bet all the dogs have a nice time?" Yeah, we just want everyone to enjoy themselves today. It's currently -1 Celsius in Kansas City. It's cold. Bobobal. -1 degree Celsius. Any Canadian worth their salt would be out in shorts in that weather. It's been -27 here all week when I've been waking up. -1 sounds like a beautiful tropical vacation. There you go, Jordy. Yeah. You take care of buying the Raiders. I'll take care of business from there. See, Jim agrees. -1 is like summer. Yeah, it's a beautiful, toasty day. Shane, who do I think will score first? The Chiefs, I think. Oh, and it's crazy cold, but it's been colder. He brought Gronk, that's right. Shorts all year for Jim. I mean, yeah, you are playing rugby in this weather, Jim, so So you're not kidding. Jim, are you playing rugby in shorts right now? I hadn't thought of that before, but I guess you're playing rugby in shorts right now. Like, not right now, but like earlier today. Minus 13 degrees Celsius up in Yorkshire 2 weeks ago. Minus 13 is still pretty warm, Brandon. You're talking to a Canadian. Minus 14 during the storm. Oh yeah, how's everyone doing with the storm? Cammy, I originally read your comment as minus 14 during the summer, which is what made me laugh. But you guys were saying that the storm was continuing into today in a lot of like northern England and Scotland. Is everyone okay? Eagles versus Commanders was a letdown. I mean, it was a blowout. Hopefully that's not what we're heading for with this game. Let's see if the Bills can stop the Chiefs on this drive. Oof, oof. Oh, that was a good punt return. Not a punt return, but kick return. Do we have a new channel member? Mario, welcome. Welcome to the club, to the team. I'm sure there's something to work with there. Thank you for joining the channel membership, Mario. I hope you'll enjoy what you find there. You get a nice little green badge today, and I mean, look at Jim, volatile patient, in the chat. One day you'll have a blue badge like him. It means a lot, Mario. Thank you, and all the other channel members that are in the chat tonight. I know I saw TKM, I saw Shane. Thank you so much, everyone. Your support makes a big difference. Playing rugby in shorts. Okay, a lot of rain today. The storm has passed you, a bit rainy. You heard from someone in Scotland a car went flying. Bobabal, there was no storm here in Canada yesterday. And yet, I was on the highway and there was a car flipped over. Didn't take any damage. I can't figure out the physics of how this car flipped over in the middle of the highway with no obstacles or anything. It was the strangest thing, but thankfully it didn't look like anyone was injured. Walter, I did fight off polar bears on my way to primary school, and it was uphill both ways. So the polar bear actually had the advantageous position, the advantageous vantage point of being uphill from me both ways. I keep forgetting we're watching football, and then I look at the chat and we're like, oh yeah, there is a football game going on. And what's this, everyone? Tell me what's going on here. Oh no. That was a bad collision. Was one of them wearing one of the Halo helmets? I can't tell. Hope everyone's okay. Some trees actually came up, Cammy. Okay. Okay, I didn't think it. Wow. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't any worse than roofs and trees, but that's bad. Jordy has joined the channel memberships now. Thank you so much, Jordy. You guys are crazy. And now you're making work for me, because now I'm gonna have to make a new membership slate, which is actually the best kind of work I could ask for. Jordy, thank you so much for joining the channel membership. Welcome to the fam. you have a few, and by few I mean like at least a year's worth of members only videos to catch up on, and they're all at least an hour, I think. So just buckle in for a day, cancel all your plans, and catch up on the channel membership videos. Thank you so much, Jordy, for joining the memberships. Another German in the house is the NFL. I guess, like, I know they're doing international outreach to Germany. Oh my god, Looper. You guys are too much. Looper, thank you so much as well. Like, sincerely, it's so heartwarming. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. I'm just gonna be giggling and kicking my feet in bed. But Looper, thank you for joining the channel membership. All of us channel members, let's put our heads together. I'm gonna put a members only post on the channel tomorrow, because I want to know more about what kind of content, exclusive content you guys want to see, because I want to make sure that you find your memberships worthwhile. But that's so cool, Looper. Thank you as well. Tiger, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Tiger, thank you for the channel membership. My goodness. Okay, you all are spoiling me tonight. Thank you so much. This is better than a Bills win, to be honest. Thank you, Tiger, so much for joining the channel memberships. Like I was saying, have a look out for that members only post tomorrow, because I want to know what you guys want to see. I'm talking fast now, and I feel like I'm going to start talking loud because I'm really excited. Alan. Guys, we got another 2 hours of this. Let's pace ourselves. Alan, thank you so much. Alan, you're already a channel member. This is insane. I'm really feeling the love, guys, tonight. I'm emotional today. I'm gonna start tearing up. Genuinely, guys, thank you for showing your support. It means the world. Wow. Thank you so much. I haven't even talked about this, but like, a member of my family is sick right now, which is why I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it to the stream. And so it's been a bumpy few days, and seeing all this love and everyone in the chat just means so much to me. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alan, Tiger, Looper, Jordy, Mario, everyone who's hanging out. Jim, you gifted a membership. I'm gonna have to look into what that means for the channel. But thank you so much. You guys are doing the most. Thank you so much. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it went to Duracon. That's so cool. I love that we're sharing the love as well. Thank you, guys. I don't even remember what we were talking about before this wave of love and support came in, but thank you so much. I've been so just happy to be back making videos, and so to get all this love and to see all this participation in the chat and everyone watching, even if you're not commenting, it's huge. So thank you so much. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus up. Guardian cap to the head. That's right, I called it a halo, but it's a guardian cap. So the guardian cap, I think, is good if you're wearing it, but a nuisance if someone else is wearing it. Yeah, back to back, I think, is what we're saying for the Chiefs. Brandon, I don't think I'm able to show you bits of the game like that, but you know, we live a little bit dangerously here. Birdman said, okay, I'm just catching up now, but Birdman said, WWE is more legitimate than the NFL. I mean, we're following the script so far. Now, to be fair, there haven't been. I've only seen about half of the game because I've been enjoying talking to you guys more. Was that an interception? But so I don't think there have been any controversial calls so far. Oh, okay, I just saw the play that happened. That's insane. All right. This could be a good momentum shift for the Bills, guys. I'm loving it. Yeah, we're following the script. Refs, dodgy calls or no, the Chiefs are on the way to the three-peat, so the script is being followed. Oh my God, Jim. Thank you so much, Jim. I don't know if you picked out that little celebrating hippo, but that's amazing. I love it so much. It's the cutest thing I've seen in a long, long time. And most of all, Jim, thank you so much for all this support, for the membership and the gift and the super chat. People like you, Jim, legitimately keep this channel running, so thank you very, very much. Let's see. You guys are insane. Jordy, you're doing it for the for the Terry Fox video. Noted. Channel members gotta get what they want, right? To a limit. Let's all agree on that right now. Did I pick up chicken wings and frozen pizzas for Super Bowl? Rob, I did not, and I remember someone else was asking me what the snack situation is. So I have, oh, that looks orange. A bowl of goldfish waiting for me if I need it. And I've got a banana back there. But I haven't figured out how I'm gonna eat the banana on camera. That's never a good idea. Insane anti-Georgian rant starting to pay off. We do what we have to do, Walter. Birdman, yeah, all this love and support will definitely overshadow a Bills loss today. Although, let's not count out a potential momentum shift here. I just saw another first down for the Bills, so I don't know. The Bills win might just be the cherry on top. Yeah, Looper, Tua should not be playing anymore. If you ask me, he should have been wearing the Guardian cap, and now I think it's just too late. Thank you, Dom. Dom, it's so good to see you. I've been looking out for you, Dom. I've been keeping an eye out for your name. So I'm glad to see you're here. Okay, yeah, I'm catching up now. Everyone's saying fumble, which I hadn't seen earlier. I just saw that the Bills were celebrating extra hard, so I figured they got possession when they weren't supposed to. Everyone, Y Wang is in the house. The Eastern Asia genius of our GeoGuessr game. CBS played Give It Away going to commercial. That is so clever. I love it. Are we talking about Limp Bizkit's Give It Away? That's the Give It Away that I know about. And Mario, you're saying almost 100 viewers. I think we can get there. We've been cracking the 100 viewers the last couple nights. But more importantly, I think I can see that, guys, we're on 53 likes. Let's see if we can make it 2. What should our like goal be? Let's go for 75. Let's see if we can get to 75 likes. So if you haven't liked the stream already, think about giving that thumbs up a hit. Just trying to catch up here. I need to get better at staying in step with the chat. Jim, I think that's going to be the move, cutting the banana up. Am I going to be doing a Super Bowl watch along? Brandon, I'm not sure. I don't know what... Because the Super Bowl is going to be in 2 weeks, right? We'll see. I might even do a Super Bowl watch along from a different location. We'll see. Rob, will the bowl of goldfish go flying across the room before the end of the game? Only out of joy, Rob. I'm feeling too much love tonight to be upset about anything. The GeoGuessr goat is here. Oh yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Jim, you're right. What did I say? Did I say Limp Bizkit? Ignore me. Take away all my channel memberships. Yeah, you guys are right. I was wrong. I hold my hands up. Metro's asking about UFC content. Very soon, Metro. I've been talking about possibly doing a stream during next weekends. I forgot it was next weekend, but I know next weekend there's a reasonably timed UFC card for an old woman like me. And I know a few people have been asking about UFC 5 as well, so I've got to figure out the remote play with my PlayStation and then maybe start a new save together on UFC 5. I'm no real auntie. Listen, based on my age, I am more of a Limp Bizkit auntie than a Red Hot Chili Peppers auntie, to be fair. Well, are they kind of the same era? I don't know. Alright guys, now that we're 1/4 into the game, give me your score predictions in the chat. Yeah, right, Metro, I was saying next weekend's card is more interesting to me than the pay-per-view that's coming after that. Oh, guys, we're on 70. We're 2 likes away from our goal already. So if you're just tuning in and you're enjoying the stream or just the game itself, leave a like on this video. I want to see if we can get to 75. Yeah, right, Jim, they did overlap. Like, I was definitely alive for both. Okay, we've got 24-15, 24-18 to the Chiefs, 21-14. Cammy Campbell, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining the channel membership. I can't believe how quickly our family is growing today, but I love it so much. Cammy, I hope you enjoy your channel membership. Lots of old videos to catch up on. As a matter of fact, I don't talk about this often, but channel members that have been around will know that channel members have access to some old videos, and that catalog keeps on growing slowly, so that's something to look out for if you're like a newer member, is that there are videos of baby Karin available to members. So we're saying 33.21 bills. 24. Okay. Okay. A lot of people are feeling like low 20s for the Chiefs and teens for the Bills. But then Looper and Allen are thinking higher score. 33-21 and 31-21 for a team apiece. Brandon says 78 likes already, could go for the 100. Guys, do you think we can do it? Do you think we can get to we have like a couple more hours to go. Do you think we can get to 100 likes? Ginger, good evening. Cammy, though, I love that you use those emotes. I need to update them. If you guys, members, if you have any idea for emotes that you'd like to see, let me know. That's funny, just seeing myself in chat, giving the heart, giving the millennial heart. This is something else that is showing my age, is that if you ask me to do a heart, I do this. Yeah, Jim, you're looking forward to more of those, right? That's a good point. I need to go in there and unlock a few more old school videos. It makes me cringe. So I just have to go and make them members only and not think about it or not look at them. Because it's embarrassing. But you guys don't think so, which is what matters. Dom, is Pete Carroll coming out of retirement for the Raiders? Is that what I saw? Spaldingo is saying 35-31 Bills. Jim, that's not why we're doing that, Jim. But guys, you heard Jim, 100 likes and he will gift another membership. Jim, do you decide who the membership goes to, or does someone just claim it? How does that work? Cammy says that's the only correct way to do a hard hand. And yeah, this looks spooky to me. And then, I mean, this one's cute, but half the time I miss it. Alright, Jim, after this, I'm going on a hunt for videos of you from 15 years ago. I'm hearing a touchdown for the Bills. They're on first and goal from the 6 for me, so I'm about to watch the touchdown. Oh, wow, that's a skillful one. My God, great run. I actually like that you guys can tell me about the TDs before they happen on my feed, because then I actually look down when that's about to happen. Jordy, you want the MMA prep role play? Consider it done. Let me make a note of that, and then I'm gonna go and unlock it after the stream for you guys. I think I had a couple. Of RPs that were like around fighter prep or like post-fight stuff, so I'll go see what I can find. Cammy, you're showing thumbs down. Is that because of the Bills touchdown? I'm about to watch the extra point, and it's good. It doesn't look like it's windy at all tonight. Oh, that was scary. A herd of buffalo just ran at me in my screen. But it looked like CGI from the original Alien movie. That was the level of CGI we were operating with. Oh, Jim, you said YouTube assigns it. Okay, cool. taking a page out of Desiree Scott's playbook. Dom, you're awesome. What Desiree has been saying, she's been saying that she said she was retiring from the NWSL, but not retiring from club soccer. That's been her official stance. So she's been saying she just dropped the W out of the NWSL and joined the NSL. So Jordy and Dom, how do you feel about Pete Carroll coaching the Raiders? Yes, Jim, let's have the upset. Come on, up the Bills. Oh, okay, Jim, perfect. I'm gonna go have a look at that tonight as well. Thank you for pointing. I'm so bad with Instagram DMs. I have at least a dozen waiting for me. Let's see. Oh no, okay, I lied. I have 11 Instagram DMs, so definitely the right move telling me about that, and I'm gonna go check them out. Because I need a rugby jersey. Right, there's a spot for it right there. Also, I know a lot of you guys like talking about jerseys with me on this channel, so I think we'll do a live soon where we talk about some jerseys, and I'm playing with some ideas. But if you guys have any specific things that you'd like to see and that you'd like to discuss together surrounding jerseys, let me know, because I really want to get into like more frequent conversations about jerseys. Tom, your puns are what make those videos still worth it. Tom, by the way, everyone, D-Anomaly G in the chat is like a true OG of this channel. Tom, do you remember how many years ago or how many subs we were at when you started watching? Oh, no way, Spaldingo. That's awesome. Yeah, the old stuff is starting to creep back into the member space. Jim, that's a very good question. As far as I know, the broadcast rights for the NSL are being split between the CPC and TSN. And CPC has like an online platform called CPC Gem, and you might be able to access CPC Gem. You might need a VPN. Don't let the record show that I've said that. But I think you should be able to access it at least in that way. Okay, Jordy, very happy about Pete. Volatile, Jim, carrier pigeon is the best way to reach me, or a cat with a little note on its collar is even better. That being said, sending a cat across the Atlantic might be a little bit difficult. Elrond, asking if there's a reason I have a Newcastle shirt. Because they're the best soccer team. Right. That's the reason. I'm a fan of the tune. Oh, wait. Am I missing something? Nice little flip there. Nice little acrobatics. Let's see. Andy, it's looking good so far. It's looking good so far. I mean, it's a really tight game. This one could go either way, really. Loop, are you you've been wanting to collect some retro Serie A kits, like 90s and early 2000 kits in particular, that's a good shout. We might, because I don't think we've really looked at Serie A kits here, and they frequently, I mean, it's Italy, right? Of course they're gonna have some of the nicest kits. So that's a great shout. Made a note of that. I should check the Dunfermline Athletic 23-24 kit. It's a classic. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that, Cami, so I remember to go check it out. Maybe at halftime. Rob, you clipped it? Straight to jail. I'm looking forward to your carrier cat, Jim. Jordy, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the Sied era content. I'm glad someone does. The bunny fan is new here. The bunny fan is what we do here. Welcome. You're gonna love it here. Marshmont, thank you very much. It was a bit of a rebrand, but like I was saying, we're making them available to channel members, so they do still exist. Still up in the UK is Aled. Elrond, you're saying they're your club's local-ish rival. Are you Sunderland then, Elrond? We've got a few Sunderland fans on the channel for sure. You're not alone. It's all good friendly banter here. Dom, you don't mind it. Your dad probably doesn't enjoy it since he left a bad taste from the USC sanctions, right? Mario, I think you're right. I think this is going to be like a final 2 minutes kind of thing. A rugby kid special would be good too. That's a great shout, Volatile. I remember when was the last Rugby World Cup? Was it in 2023? I really loved those jerseys, so I'm making a note of that. I remember Wales. I really liked Wales jerseys. Bill's looking more fired up now. So, okay, so what am I looking at here? Let's see. 1st and 10 from 49. And that's going to be another first down. Yep, Chiefs are moving. They're still moving well. Andy, definitely more GeoGuessr streams in the future. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I had so much fun on Friday. We're definitely doing a lot more GeoGuessr. I am really, really loving streaming, and it makes for good clippable content too for people who don't want to sit and watch a 2-hour-long stream. I can just like cut out a half hour and give them that. Jessica, thanks for hanging out on the live. Thanks for commenting. You can stay awake until the result though, because the Bills are gonna win, I think. Dunfermline is how I would pronounce it. Sold out so quick and never got restocked. I'm very curious to see it, Cammy. Oh, Elron, you're Middlesbrough. Okay. Jim says the last World Cup was 23. Raven trying to stir some stuff up in the comments now. Bills will win and win the Super Bowl too, says Christopher. I like that. I like that prediction. Andy, rugby jerseys have come a long way from the horrible heavy ones you had to wear playing for your school teams. Were they like a really heavy knit? What made them horrible? Hey Kellen, how's it going? Are you enjoying the game? Long sleeve cotton shirts for rugby tournaments. And you're only 27. That sounds awful. Raven, you're saying chaotic neutral? I'm not gonna be the one calling you chaotic evil, but just kidding, Raven. Jim, you like the old horrible rugby kids? Yeah, Dom. When I had 6K. See, a true OG. Heavy cotton full of rain. Ugh, Jim, that sounds awful. By the way, guys, we're on 91 likes. And Jim wants to see us get to 100, so if you haven't liked a video yet, make sure that you hit the like button. 9 more, and Jim, who is out of his mind, is saying that he'll donate another membership. Yeah, see, cotton shirts are good in the cold, awful in the rain. Awful in the cold rain, I bet. Okay, Raven, as long as you are saying it, then it's all good. I don't want to be the one calling you chaotic evil, but you know, if you're gonna say it about yourself. Cammy says a Chiefs DD, let's see. I believe you, Cammy, unfortunately. And Jim confirms. I mean, it's a good game, if nothing else. I just looked down at my phone because I'm about to watch the touchdown, and I just saw that I got a notification that the Senators, this side, just beat the Utah Hockey Club. Have you guys seen this news that the Utah Hockey Club were going to go with the name of Yeti, the Utah Yeti, and that was blocked at the trademark office because it was too similar to the Cooler brand, which I think is hilarious. So I don't know what the Utah team is going to be, but it's not going to be the Yeti. I forget what the other options were. I think there are better options than Yeti. I think it was like a mid-level option for me. They're still showing the touchdown replay here. I mean, it was an impressive dive. 14-10. Oh, and there's Taylor Swift. There she is. I was surprised I hadn't seen her yet. But yeah, really exciting game. Either way you're looking at it. Aled says so many mistakes from the Bills. Yeah, but also from the Chiefs. It looks like it's just, I don't know if it's the cold or what, but it looks like it's one of those games where both teams are struggling. Yeah, the Yeti, and I remember we talked about this when they were like first choosing the names. Andy, I totally agree. I think they should just keep it Utah Hockey Club. But I know that doesn't work in North America. But I don't mind it, and I think I said that way back when too. Raven, you like the Kraken. Yeah, I mean, I think the whole branding around the Kraken is pretty good, it's they did a really good job. I don't know which agency did that, but it's a good one. Rob says a moment of silence for the poor televisions that will die tonight. I think there's gonna be like a television break heard around the world late into the game, but it's so tight right now that people can't afford to break their TVs just yet. Cammy, you're not gonna make it, are you? We'll catch you up on the final score tomorrow morning. Utah Prairie Wolf, Utah Wild Canine. If only there was another word for those two that could work. I think, Mario, I think I'm feeling something that starts with a C. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, Dom. The blizzard and the mammoth were options. May not be catchy or eye-peeling enough. I feel like they'd be opening themselves up for the Utah's goal scoring has gone extinct, just like their mascot. I don't know. I'm not a trash talker. The blizzard, I think, could work, but it could also. They would have to get the branding really, really right. But if there's a trademark issue with Yeti, there's for sure gonna be a trademark issue with Blizzard, right? Like Dairy Queen's not gonna let that happen. Spell Dingo, I agree. I liked Washington Football Club. It's a very European model, and maybe it's because I watch a lot of soccer, football. But I think there's nothing wrong with naming a team just by their city. I think the reason it doesn't work in North America is money. They want to be able to sell more things. How loud is that chewing, guys? Utah Twisters. I think it would be like the Oklahoma Twisters or something. And you've shattered a remote control into pieces. Has anyone here ever thrown a remote, a Wii remote, into their TV by accident? Yeah, Raven, I think that's a good plan. I think you're gonna become my official trash talker. You'll just be like the little devil on my shoulder. Yeah, Jim, I think there's a fine line between, also a lot of people can't stand mukbangs, and so I don't know if I should be going on mute to chew my my goldfish. So you guys let me know if it gets to be too much crunching. Let me know, and I will chew on mute. Former Commanders owner Dan Snyder is interested in buying a Premier League team. I mean, everyone's interested in buying a Premier League team if they can nowadays, right? Because soccer, North American rich people. Because the test case has shown that it's good business, and it's also becoming more popular in North America, so there's more attention on the sport, which is why they're noticing it and thinking about it. Yeah, Raven, the Premier League teams all have nicknames. You're totally right. They're a nickname, but they're not necessarily the name of the team. So there's nothing stopping you from calling your team the Utah hockey team and then just referring to the team by a nickname. Am I seeing an interception? Is that what happened? Um, yeah, like I don't know if it would have been a trademark issue. I don't know enough about law, but I wonder if they didn't, if they kept Utah Hockey Club and they just went by the Yeti unofficially, if that would have been a trademark issue. Rob, that's hilarious. I love that. It's clever to buy it right before the Super Bowl in case something like that happens. You can just claim, oh no, I opened the box after the Super Bowl and it was smashed. Jordan, you just missed the TV with the Wiimote? It's the luckiest day of your life. Shattered a fish tank playing Wii tennis. Brandon, that's a lot worse than a TV. Were the fish okay? By the way, guys, 97 likes on the video. 3 away from hitting the 3 digits. This chewing is acceptable, okay? Okay, good to know, Jim. You have since you're not huge on mukbang, you're gonna be the benchmark to know if the chewing is too much or not. So I'm keeping my eye on you, Jim. I'm counting on you, Jim. Raven, a ping pong paddle at the wall. Raven, I'm not surprised, and I don't know if that was actually accidental. I don't believe that for a second. You almost made me read it out loud. Rihanna and ASAP were gonna buy the Tranmere Rovers. Is that true? I think ASAP is in court right now, so that's probably on hold. But I believe they have the money for it. A glass tabletop while practicing your golf swing. Now, I'm no golfer, Andy, but I can't think of a way that oh, you scooped it up. In my mind, I was like, how did you karate chop a glass table with a golf? I'm blanking now. What do you call a golf stick? It's getting to 8 p.m. and he's getting tired. Jim almost broke a computer playing Football Manager. That one I can totally see. That would happen to me. Oh, Brandon, I'm sorry to hear that. The Spiders is a pretty badass team nickname, Andy. Oh, we're at 103 likes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for dropping likes on the stream. This is awesome. So wait, are we saying that the Spiders are Queen's Park? Really, Jim? That's so cool. I can't imagine having Rihanna as a neighbor. Thank you, Shane, and thank you, Bobo Bell Golf Club is in fact the correct term for a golf stick, as I called it. I was saying, I couldn't imagine how you would karate chop a glass table with a golf club, but thinking about it now, I guess you probably went under it. Either way, either on the backswing, on the foreswing, right? Raven, I think Volatile was saying that YouTube decides randomly. Yeah, and when's my next UFC video? It's starting to sound like my next UFC video is gonna be on Saturday, but I think I might have a scheduling conflict on Saturday. So we'll see. So either next Saturday we're gonna do a live stream, watch along for the UFC Yan, or maybe the one after that, or maybe a UFC 5 play along on the PlayStation. But definitely UFC coming very, very soon. Who's Sports Fan 2000? Tiger. Oh, okay. We've got some. We've got some. I see. Some soccer debates going on. Jim, is the chewing still good? I'm gonna reach for my water. Jim, that's insane. Yeah, to echo Tiger and Cammy and Raven, 5 memberships gifted. Dang. Bloody hell, as Brandon put it. Jim. I'm gonna have to kick you out, Jim. Thank you so much, Jim. Chi-Chi's, as Andy says. And welcome Cinemaphile, Yan, Scott, Chris, and Michael to channel memberships. I hope you'll like what you find there. It's January 26th, which means that in the next 3 to 4 days there's going to be a new members exclusive video going up in the next week. And not only that, we've already discussed with Jordy that we're unlocking an old video from the vault that is no longer available on the channel. So all of these new members have that to look forward to. But Jim, that is beyond generous. Thank you so much for supporting the channel like you do, and for bringing in all of these new members. I love to see the members family growing. Raven is already starting an alliance against Jim. Thank you so much, Jim. As Yan said, this is crazy. And we're on 111 likes now, guys, which is insane. I'm not even gonna let Jim set any new likes goals. Thank you very much for that, Jim. I'm glad you're enjoying your membership. So much so that you want to share it around. You're insane. Thank you so much. Let's see now if we can get to 125 likes. We'll put it this way. If we get to 125 likes by the end of the stream, Jim will not be giving away any more memberships. We'll flip it around this time. If you want Jim So just relax for the rest of the evening. Push the like button. Get us to 125. The like button is now the Jim, you're incredible. Thank you so much button. Cinemaphile is asking if we're all rooting for the Bills. I think we're about, what was it, guys? 60% Bills, 40% Chiefs in the chat, so there's a good mix. There's a good mix going. So now, are we on halftime at this point? Every time I glance down, it's a commercial. I realize I might be getting into trouble with this water bottle. $125 likes, and I live streamed the entire Super Bowl, including commercials. Rob, I'm pretty sure that would be the end of this channel. They would just shut us down. And then all of Jim's generosity and everyone else's generosity would just be all for naught. Muzz is in the chat, everyone. Muzz is another OG. Muzz has been backing this channel forever. We've got a few Scots in the chat today. I recommend you check out Muzz's channel. We've also have a lot of non-Scots who might enjoy the Scottish accent. Go check out Muzz. He is the most clever, goofiest ASMR creator out there. He's fantastic. 2-minute warning. Okay, that's where we are. And now I'm seeing that we've got another Chiefs TD coming up. Andy says the Bills are basically the AFC Vikings. You're not wrong, Andy. I agree, D. I want the Bills to get a little love. Okay, yeah, Cammy knows Muzz. There you go. Yan, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right, Yan. Especially if they get through this game, which it looks like they will. Because it's 20-10 right now. So the people who are predicting like 24-15, nah, I think it's going to be a higher scoring game unless we all calm down in the second half. Well spotted, Muzz. I don't think I pointed to the jersey. There you go. Well spotted, Muzz. Gotta represent. We're booing the Chiefs. Chiefs remind you of Man United when Man United were good. Just a thing of the past now, Jim. Aled, thank you so much for hanging out. It's 1 a.m. over there right now, so I'm glad you're getting some sleep. Have a very good night, and hopefully you wake up to good news tomorrow. Okay, yeah, we're readjusting our score predictions, right? 38-22, 38-18. Yeah, Tiger, I think there's more ads. Isn't there like easily over 100 ads in a football broadcast? Klima, a good question. I think, and some of the people here can fact check what I'm about to say, but I think I did like at least one half French, half English video in the past. But I'd have to find a way to integrate French into like the new life of the channel. That would make sense. would we consider the El Clasico of the NFL? That's a good question. So for the NFL experts in the chat, what would you say is like the classic matchup in the NFL? Like the head to head that you cannot miss? Probably the Packers. I don't know. That's a very good question. Cinemaphile, yeah. It's definitely a dynasty. They're definitely just owning the entire league. Oh, volatile. That's a really good idea, Jim. That's a really good idea to integrate some French speaking. If we're doing just French stadiums, then I would just be reading French signs and stuff for the entire stream. That's a great idea. Okay, Raven says Dallas versus San Fran. Mario says Bears Packers for the El Clasico. Speldingo says Ravens Steelers. Andy agrees. Papi agrees. Hi, Papi Blanco. How's it going? So I think, historically speaking, it's the Bears and the Packers. That's where I was going with it when I said the Packers, but yeah, currently Steelers-Ravens is always a good matchup. I think Papi, Andy, and Speldingo have it right. Harris says Cowboys versus Commanders. Oh, wow, he's got interesting hair now. He's letting it grow out. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't think I've ever shown this in a video. I don't know if I should. Someone's gonna clip it, like just like my VPN comment, but I do have a city water bottle. Reason being, some of you will know, I went to see Newcastle play at the Etihad in 2022, and now they keep sending me stuff. I have more city merch than I could have ever wanted. I've got a scarf, I've got socks, I've got keychains, and I've got this water bottle. And even though I'm not a city fan, it's a great water bottle. I'm a thrifty gal, you know? If you give me a good water bottle, I will drink out of it. Jim, that's a good point. The Cowboys are like the big team that people know internationally. I don't think the Steelers or the Ravens or teams like that are recognized internationally like the teams of El Clasico are. But Dallas definitely, and I would say that the Packers are probably known internationally fairly well, or at least like their logo is recognized. But then the Bears, maybe not so much. So it's hard to say. Raven says it's Chiefs Bills currently. Yeah, baseball is Yankees Red Sox for sure. I love the hate that Man City is getting. Mario, yeah. Biggest rivalry in the NFL is the Jets versus smart decision making. Completely agree. Or Aaron Rodgers and good decision making. Or Aaron Rodgers and victory. What? Oh, Andy, that's a really fun question. The most random piece of sports merch that everyone has. You have an Aston Villa scarf that you won in a raffle at a Glasgow bowling club. Kyle, you feel like Giants are big outside of America. That's interesting. I could see that just because of it being New York, right? Like you'll watch in the 90s, you would watch TV shows based in New York. They definitely wore Giants merch and stuff. I'm trying to think if Friends ever showed Giants merch, because I know they did some Ranger stuff and they did some Yankee stuff. I mean, there's a whole joke about the Met, and Joey says, first of all, it's the Mets. Jim, a Cabo Verde football shirt and a Nigeria rugby shirt. That's cool. But Jim, did you play for Nigeria? Or am I completely off here? The Knicks, TG, that's a good point. The Knicks are definitely one that appeared everywhere on TV, like American television in the 90s. Just like, not even like Knicks games, but like Knicks merch and stuff. Am I seeing that it's 21:10 now? Maybe, I guess I just missed the PAT earlier. Full Barca kit your grandma got you when you were little. Jessica, she did not stop at the jersey. She went for the full kit. Yeah, and that makes sense that the Patriots were big outside the US. I bet that was all due to Tom Brady. Especially after, like, did Giselle have any influence on Brady and the Patriots being recognized in Europe? Or not at all? Did someone say Bill's TD? Cammy, that's fantastic news. Thank you for... Ooh, right over the head, too. Fabulous. This game is staying tight, guys. Is it 21-17 after this PAT? 21-17 now. 3-4. So they're still more than a field goal away, but it's absolutely in reach. Oh, there's a flag. What's the flag? Let me catch up because I think, yeah, Jim, you did play for Nigeria, yeah. So is the Nigeria shirt your own, or is it someone else's? Giants are one of the more known teams in the UK. Their team with Odell is what exposed you to the NFL. Interesting. You see more Red Wings than any other NHL team by a decent margin. That is fascinating. The Red Wings, I would have thought maybe the Rangers, or maybe like a team that is famous for its success, like the Bruins or the Canadians, or maybe the Leafs, but the Red Wings are a surprise to me. Oh, in the US, you say, Dia. Okay. Zimbabwe baseball cap. That's so cool. Master Chonk. First of all, Master Chonk, great username. I do follow the NHL. I have, on this side, I have a Senators jersey right here. Shouldn't necessarily be proud of it, but I do have one. And second jersey behind it is not NHL, but it is a hockey jersey. I think on February 22nd, I'm gonna go see the Senators versus Habs game. Spaldingo is asking if the Jags are popular in the UK, and I'm gonna let people in the UK answer, but don't the Jags do like a game in the UK every year? Cammy, I'm sorry, fantastic for some, but Cammy, don't you want the Chiefs to win a tight game rather than a blowout? Like, you want to be entertained, right? Walter says go Bills, but stay there. Oh, Jim, that's so cool. Okay, it was gifted to you after you played for them. That's a very cool memento. Muzz, thank you so much for the super chat just before disappearing like that. Thank you so much for the support, Muzz. Muzz has been around. I said this earlier, but he was an OG, and he like really cheered me on right from the early days when I was just beginning. So he's a super cool guy, really kind, and like I said, makes amazing ASMR. So go check out his channel. I can't promise that you'll get sleepy because you'll be laughing a lot, but I think that's a fair trade. Thank you very much, Muzz. Have a good night. I think you're an hour ahead of me, so it's getting up there. Kyle is in the UK and a Seahawks fan. Interesting. You went all the way across the continent for your team. Bazarm, hello. Welcome back to the party again. If these streams are running smoothly, it's partially thanks to you, so thanks for joining us. Oh, yeah, definitely, Jim, you're gonna come in clutch if Nigeria ever comes up, especially at the National Stadium. Hey, I'm not sure what you're saying yes about, but I love the hey and the yes. It's good to see you on the chat, Hayden. You've also been around for a while. Okay, Cammy, you want an easy win. That's fair. Being that I'm cheering for Buffalo, I know that it's not going to be a walkover. So the best I can hope for is a tight game with an exciting surprise ending. We're running over now. It's halftime. Okay, it's halftime. Great work, everyone. Hayden's asking what I think about the Minnesota Wild this season. So Hayden, I think I don't know if you've caught the other streams, because I think this is the first time this sort of month that I've seen you in the streams, in the chat. I'm super happy to see you. But I was saying in an earlier stream that I've been completely out of the loop on sports for the last 4 months, and I'm trying to get back in now and catch up. So I actually don't know anything about the Wild season. I was assuming that my brother Flurry is still with the Wild. Is he? I think he is. But I have to catch up on the entire NHL season. The only teams that I've been keeping an eye on are the Senators and the Habs, because they've been on our butts in the standings, and I don't know, they might have surpassed us even at this point, but I was keeping an eye on them for a while to make sure that they stayed in their lane. Jim still riding high from that Fulham Europa run 15 years ago. Cammie's going to bed. Cammie, thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. We'll see you back in chat very, very soon, but have a good night. And I'm sorry you'll wake up to disappointment. I'm sorry. Yan is asking what the difference between Canadian and American football is. There are a few differences. Like, Canadian football has some wild rules, like you can score something called a rouge, and the field is different dimensions, but the biggest, most noticeable difference is that there are 3 downs instead of 4, so there's a lot more changes in possession. Okay, yeah, so we were saying Fleury is still with the Wild. Kaprizov is back from injury, so hopefully a push for the playoffs incoming. Raven is banking on a Chiefs win. Rob, do I follow any racing sports? Not really. I find it fascinating, but I don't know where to start, how to get into it. Mario says an additional penalty if you don't apologize. That's true. That's true. Just rudeness penalties. The funny thing is that a lot of the CFL players are just Americans that didn't make it to the NFL. Jim, thanks for your question, and yeah, I'm curious to hear from everyone which sporting event you're really looking forward to. I am looking forward to I don't want to jinx it, but I will say the Carabao Cup final. I don't want to jinx it. The second leg of the semi-final is coming up, and not this week, but the one after, I think. And Newcastle is in a good spot. If we do make it to the final and it's against Liverpool, it's going to be an embarrassing defeat. But a final's pretty good. And I'm not going to go as far as to say that Newcastle is getting to the FA Cup final, but the Carabao Cup final is one that's coming up soon, and that I think Newcastle is maybe going to participate in. Yeah, 3 downs means no messing around. I like 3 downs. You actually have to be good at football to get anywhere with 3 downs, or be against a bad defense. Yeah, Looper, see, you agree. Carabao Cup, but only if Newcastle play. Jim, that's a fair comment. For all the trash talking that I've been sending your way about Fulham, that's a fair comment. Andy says the Masters, World Cup 26, and John Jones versus Aspinall. Is John Jones versus Aspinall actually scheduled now, Jan? Because it's been mentioned now in the chat a few times, but I still don't believe it's happening. Walter, you're right. Trump would say that if Canada became the 51st state, that he would instate a 4th down in Canadian football. Yak says this game still feels like the standard Chiefs game where it stays close. The Chiefs have a long drive at the end of a 1-score game. It comes down to the very end. Yeah, yeah, I could see that happening, or it's gonna be one of those things where they just run away with it in the fourth quarter. Hayden, yeah, Hayden, as a Liverpool fan, you're having a fantastic year. Um, Shame Newcastle is gonna have to destroy you in the Carabao Cup final. I'm just kidding, of course. I do not rate our chances against Liverpool if we do make it to the final. Hey, Moose. Moose, we've had 11 new members join the channel membership tonight. Half of those are thanks to Jim. But everyone, look at Moose. He's got a beautiful little trophy next to his name, and that could be you too. I'm pretty sure that's the 1 year membership mark. Raven, that's what you get. The Predators stole one of the Senators' better players because he was married to Carrie Underwood. and now you have to suffer for that. That move was not cool. Women's Rugby World Cup is in England. Jim, what time of year? Is it in the winter? Or is it happening soon? Like, when's it happening? When's the Women's Rugby World Cup? Yeah, right, Chris? Like, this comeback in December, January has been really good. Jim. I can't even say anything to Jim today, or for the next month, because you've been so generous to the channel today. Which reminds me, everyone, we're on 116 likes on this live, and we need to get to 125 in recognition of everyone's everyone's generosity tonight. So if you're a fan of generosity, hit the like button. Looper, I'm asking the same question. Okay, Yan says Dana keeps saying it's gonna happen, but you seriously doubt it. Yeah. Yan, I'm all for you manifesting it, because I want it to happen. I would be worried for Tom, but I would want Tom to win. But I don't think John is ever gonna stop ducking him. Looper, that's a good question. Is it too easy to say Isaac? Because I feel like my answer is Isaac, but I feel like that's a basic answer. Yeah, Eric, I do think so. Liverpool for sure, and Barcelona probably, unquestionably as well. Thank you, Jim. Price, I'm pretty sure Liverpool is still in the EFL Cup and pretty much heading for the final, but I might be wrong. But I thought they were on the other side of the draw. Moose, no need to apologize for dozing off on the video. That's what I'm here for. That's the job. Shane, that is foolish. Shane, thank you so much for gifting a membership. You and I are gonna have words. See what you started, Jim? Shane, that is super, super generous and kind of you. Thank you very much. Shane with the white badge already. Jim says Gordon has been a baller this season. He has. Boy, did I not like him when he played for Everton, but boy, do I love him now. The only saving grace with the League Cup is that it's only 1-0 on aggregate, but I don't rate Arsenal's chance of playing at St. James Park with a weekend squad. Is it 1-0 or 2-0, Jessica? I'll take your word for it. It's probably wishful thinking that it's 2-0, but the fact that we are playing the second leg at St. James, I think, hopefully will make all the difference. There's a cat right behind me. I'll see if I can snatch him up for Jim. Oh yeah, there's a big boy. So this is, look at these thumbs. This is ridiculous. This is a cat with thumbs. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there's, and this was my sister's cat, but we live together now and we're best friends. Jim, I had to snatch up Gus for you. You made this happen with all your generosity tonight. So Gus came over to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and showing all the love. Also, look at this white belly. How ridiculous is that? His belly makes me think of Mogatu. Mogatu's hair in Zoolander. I'm glad everyone is enjoying Gus. I'm gonna put him on the ground now, so. Look at his face. Oh my, that's a grumpy man. That's a grumpy man. Yeah, he's heading out now. I got distracted by the kitten. Price Liverpool. If Liverpool lost to Tottenham 1-0, they still have a second leg left to go. So we're pretty sure. So Liverpool would still be in it. Okay, Looper, I'm glad you're letting me have the Isaac answer. Okay, yeah, Poppy said it is Liverpool 2-0 going into the second leg. Isaac is annoying if you don't support Newcastle. I missed Six Nations this week. Shane says it's because of the 125 and the cat hair has blocked up my brain and I don't. Oh, the 125 legs. Shane. Stop. Thank you very much, Shane, for celebrating 125 likes. I hadn't even noticed. The 125 likes was meant to be to stop membership gifting, guys. Thank you very much, Shane, for spreading the love on the channel. You guys are doing too much. And Jim says we need something for the 150 likes. So drop some ideas in the chat. What are we doing if we reach 150 likes? Yeah, Mario, that cat can throw hands. He's got 2 thumbs on one hand and 1 thumb on the other hand. Yeah, so that was Gus. That was my nephew, who is now my son. I'm glad everyone is agreeing that is a top quality cat. Oh, Andy, welcome to the channel memberships. My goodness. Andy, you've been absolutely fantastic to have in the chat, and so I'm really, really happy that you're joining channel memberships. It's gonna be great to have you there too, and I'm repeating myself now, but you guys really are all incredible. Thank you for the support. We're on 132 likes already, so we need to come up with something for 150 soon. But guys, my heart is full tonight. Thank you so much, because above anything else, it really just represents your support and sort of your belief in this channel. So thank you very much, and welcome, Andy. Yeah, I think Gus has locked that Emmy nomination. Oh, a ferret. I do find ferrets adorable. Okay, Rob is telling us about the Super Bowl big game bundle: 2 Big Macs, 2 Quarter Pounders, 3 large fries, and 40 chicken nuggets. How many people is that meant to be a meal for? 40 chicken nuggets. Do you guys remember like old school YouTube? There used to be like the 100 chicken nugget challenge. And that was one for one person, but I don't remember many people actually being able to do it. At least not people who were not competitive eaters. But how long do I think it would take me to eat 2 Big Macs, 2 Quarter Pounders, 3 large fries, and 40 chicken nuggets? I could do it in a day. Give me 24 hours and I'll eat 4 burgers, 3 large fries, and 40 nuggets. Maybe I'm not gonna make that our 150 like goal, but maybe we can make it a goal for something. Like 50,000 subscribers, I will eat 4 burgers, 3 large fries, and 40 nuggets in a day. What do you think? Let me know in chat. That would be an epic mukbang, by the way. Andy, I'm gonna let Gus know that it was his cameo that brought you to the membership, and I'll make sure to bring him in for cameos in the members only videos as well. An additional cat around for 150. There's probably, the other 2 cats are probably just sleeping on the bed in the next room, so I can see what I could do. The other 2 don't like to be picked up as much as Gus does. I will have to say, like, Gus I could have kept on me for the rest of the game, and he'd be annoyed, but he would stay there. The other 2 would come by for a quick cameo and then disappear, and then give me the stink eye for the rest of the week. We are hearing additional cats at 150, so if we get to 150 likes, I will go and source another cat. So if you like cats, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up right now. Jim, you're no Joey Chestnut. I'm sure I've talked about this before, Jim, and I don't remember if it was in the member space or just on the channel, but my toxic trait is that I when I hear that he's eaten like 70 hot dogs, I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Well, not so much that one. And I think, what is her name? Like Mickey or something? I think she went off this year. But my toxic trait was when the record was like maybe in the 20s or the 30s, I was like, I could beat that. Like, I could hold the world record for the most hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes by a woman. 150 likes on the channel decides 1 transfer for my FPL team. Oh, Jim, that's dangerous. Yeah, I'm game. Rob, I do have to make I have to say that it wouldn't actually be McDonald's because I'm vegetarian. So it would be like 4 veggie burgers and 40 veggie chicken leg nuggets. The fries though, the fries would be McDonald's fries. Those are some good fries. Yeah, based on that second cat sounds more like a cat than the first one. And yep, for every 125 likes, I just adopt a new cat. Me eating 30 hot dogs is the 50k subscribe. 30 hot dogs. Did I say 50? Alright, accepted. If we reach 50,000 subscribers, I'm gonna eat 30 hot dogs. Veggie dogs. Deal. Done. Brandon, you can't handle any heat at all. I'm like, on the spiciness scale, I can handle like a medium rare spice. But I'm not very good with spice either. Andy, has your FPL team fallen off so hard? I'm not doing good either. I had Isaac at the beginning of the season, got rid of him, still haven't repurchased him. I only got Salah like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did get rid of Haaland though. Who else? I had Watkins for a while, but I've been bragging about this. I'm pretty sure on every stream so far. But my biggest brag is that I've had Chris Wood since the start of the season. I was gonna say Nosferatu, but it's not Nosferatu. Who's the guy who made all the future predictions? Also, a one named. I'm that guy. I knew Chris Wood. I didn't know Chris Wood was. If you go back and watch that video, I was like, I need a really cheap striker or attacker. And I said, because the devil I know, Chris Wood, ex Newcastle player, I'm going with him. And it was the best decision I made. Oh, Mario, you can handle regular mayo. That's pretty impressive. 200 likes for the stream. Thank you, Jem. Thank you. I'm really happy to hear that you've been enjoying the streams. It's like I missed chatting with you guys and making content a lot, and I think that the streams are the perfect maybe temporary, maybe not fix, but they've been so much fun, and I'm just happy that I get to hang out with you guys. We're on 138 likes today, and I think in honor of Jim's generosity, we should aim for 200. Where are we right now? We're in the third. We're still like the beginning of the third quarter, so there's still time. Because I do not have 30 veggie dogs in my home tonight. But I think we agreed that if we reach 50,000 subscribers on the channel, that's when I'll attempt to eat 30 veggie dogs. So that gives me time to prepare and also purchase. Yeah, Brandon, right? I'm like, it's a pepper. What's the worst it can do? I've been sitting on the Da Bomb sauce, I need to try the da bomb sauce. Oh, Nostradamus, thank you. I'm glad you guys get me. I'm glad I can say Nosferatu and you guys are like, Karin means Nostradamus. Yes, I was the FPL Nostradamus when it came to Chris Wood. Oh my god, Jim, you can have the Naga pepper. Is that like the Nigerian background that you can handle spice? Because it surely isn't the English background, right? Oh, Looper, you've been focusing on NFL fantasy. That's interesting. How's that been going for you? You mostly focus on draft FPL. Oh, Andy, is draft FPL where you just like, how does that work? Do you just make a new team every week? Andy, I'm glad you're enjoying them too. Do I eat any meat substitutes? You love Linda McCartney vegetarian sausage. I've never seen Linda McCartney vegetarian sausage here, so I'm gonna have to look out for them on my next trip to the UK. I do eat a lot of meat substitutes though, because meat is good. I'm never gonna deny that, and I think a lot of meat substitutes are really good nowadays. So we have like the usual brands here. We have the Beyond Meat and the Impossible burgers and Impossible meats. And there's also another brand. I don't know if it's Canadian, but it's called Eve, like YVES, and they make pretty good. Like they make chicken nuggets. They make chicken fingers. They make meatballs. They make deli slices. They make all kinds of things. I used to get a salami deli slices from Eve, and boy, did they make good sandwiches. They must still make them, but I don't really find myself eating many sandwiches anymore because I don't know. I mostly work from home, and but I also just like when I lived in Toronto, I just used to keep them in my fridge as a snack. Like I'd make a little charcuterie board and have cheese and then some rolled up imitation salami. Amazing. Some olives on there. Oh, some dates maybe. Stop it. Bizarre, that is a good point. Thank you. You are now my lawyer because you're coming up with the loopholes already, and I love it. Brandon, you felt like as though you could see sound and hear color. Well, the fact that you're still with us, Brandon, bodes well for me trying the Da Bomb sauce. Thank you, Jim. I'm not convinced that the cat won't eat the sausages on the way, though. We'll have to come up with some sort of plan for that. You finished 5th with a 7-7 record. Your best player ended up being Jaden Daniels. Looper, that's incredible. That's better than I would have done. Andy says you have a draft at the beginning of the season, and each player can only be selected once. Oh, that's fun, Andy. How many people are in your draft, like in your league? That sounds like a lot of fun. Can I join you next year? Maybe we'll have to do a channel membership one next year. Oh, Jim, you had parents who were good cooks. Always been able to tolerate heat. That's awesome. I love it. I'm sorry to put a like a stereotype on you English folks saying that you can't handle heat. That's my bad. Shane has pointed out that we're 7 likes away from getting another cat. So, listen to Shane, folks. Go hit that like button if you want to potentially see cat number 2. Okay, Jim has specified that I have to. It's a risk we have to take as a community. Me eating 30 hot dogs in one sitting. Because when I was gonna do the 4 burgers, 40 nuggets, and 3 large fries, that was gonna be over the course of 24 hours. But now we're saying 30 hot dogs in one sitting. Jim, how long is that sitting though? So Bills scored a TD, did they? Thank you, Jim, for keeping me posted, and Yak knows. It is a good reminder that there is a football game going on. And with a, is it good? Is it good? Yes, it's good. Oh, that was, again, an incredible play. Like, for Cook to have that presence of mind when he's being just absolutely T-boned, to reach across the goal line before he touches the ground is, like, that's athleticism. I'm sorry. They're going for 2. And they didn't get the 2. So are we looking at 22-21 at this point? That was a beautiful touchdown. Thank you to everyone who shouted out the touchdown in the chat so that I could look down and see it. That's incredible. 22-21 for the Bills. The maths out. That I think the 2-point attempt was the right move there. Although it is still relatively early in the second half, right? So maybe there is something to be said for just going for 1 point. That's too much math to do on live. But I'm saying I understand the 2-point attempt. Biggest draft bust was Rashi Rice. Yep. That's unfortunate, but he still did so good. Jim says the sitting is a duration of my choice. So Jim, that's on stream, correct? Basearm says in his law book, thank you, Mr. Lawyer, 1 sitting can be anywhere between 1 second and 30 years, as long as it includes regular breaks and probably just a continuous stream, right? 6 more likes for 150, guys. Thank you, Jim, for that shout. And Raven, your name is green now, Raven, because you're part of the member family. Thank you so much for joining. I know you were like holding out to maybe get one of Jim's or Shane's gifted memberships, but I'm so glad you decided to join anyway, because really happy to have you be part of the group. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here in the chat and watching the streams, and backing the channel with your membership. It means a lot. Thank you, Raven. I guess you're not so bad after all, Raven. Yep, Jim is predicting a late steal by the Chiefs, and confirmed that I have to eat the hot dogs on stream. Chris says if they kick extra points instead of going for 2 twice, it would be a 3-point lead. Oh, they did go for 2 twice, eh? Okay. So at this point, it's the gambler's fallacy. Jim says you think about the battery life of my camera. Maybe now is not the time to tell you then that my camera's plugged into power. So it could be infinite. I could just live on stream until I've eaten 30 hot dogs. That's true. Thanks for that shout, Shane. you guys joining memberships tonight, you can go back and watch over a year's worth of members exclusive content, in addition to some very, very rare, highly coveted throwback videos from, is it going on 10 years ago now, guys? And a new one is being added to the list tonight after the stream at Jordy's request. So there's a lot of stuff for channel members to go back and watch. That's right, I've got volatility and rage behind me. Between Raven and Jim, I've got a badass crew. BMG, thanks for hanging out, joining the chat, and thank you for that message. That's really, really heartwarming and encouraging. Looper says you think the Bills will want this to be over and done before it gets to overtime, since they are yet to be KC when it goes to OT. That's a very good point. I think the Bills have to avoid overtime at all costs. I mean, 22-21, nearing the end of the third quarter. It could happen, guys. Jordan, you'd love some football videos coming in soon. I keep asking this question tonight just because I know we've got a mix of Americans and Europeans here. Are we talking football or are we talking football? Jim, you're still catching up with my old videos. That's awesome. There's plenty more to come, Jim. Exclusive to channel members. What's up, Jorge? Always good to see you in the chat. Some baby Kevin vids. Yeah, Raven. Yeah, baby Kevin has a lot less hair. She's living in Toronto. She's smooth skinned. I don't know if saying 10 years is fair, but I feel like it's in that territory. Yeah, TG says if it goes into overtime, Buffalo is definitely getting hosed. Yeah, this has to be a regulation time win for the Bills. What just happened? I just looked down and saw a whole lot of running and free space. Oh, it was maybe just a punt return. Jordan, you're from England, so football. That's all the info I need, Jordan. Yeah, or it might be doing a Prem Watchalong next weekend. I want to do Watchalongs during the EFL Cup and the FA Cup. The problem is that I'm in Canada, so at my time, those matches start around 3 p.m. So I'll have to check with my boss whether I can do like a 7 to 3 day on those days and then jump on stream after. I should be able to, but it's not ideal timing for streaming those here. And then we're all waiting, Jordan, for Football Manager 25 to come out, hopefully in March, because I'll definitely be streaming a Football Manager save with you guys once that game comes out. Greatest single American football player I've ever seen on TV, Mike. Greatest single American football player I've ever seen on TV. I was gonna name a Canadian for fun, and the only one that came to mind was Neville Gallimore, who I don't even know. I think he's playing for Dallas now, but I'm not sure. can't forget Laurent Vernet Tardif now that we're watching the Chiefs, but no, neither of those answers are true. I don't know, I can't pick just one. But it's like I couldn't pick just one for the NBA or any sport, really. I mean, let's get the soccer debate going. Messi or Ronaldo. Basketball, let's talk LeBron or Michael. And then in hockey, like, you've got... We're not talking about Gretzky right now, guys. Canada's not happy with Wayne Gretzky right now. But, like, I have my personal favorites, but I don't know that I'd call them the best of all time in their sport. Like, I grew up watching Daniel Alfredson being the captain of the Senators. He's my favorite hockey player, but he's not the greatest. JP! What's up, JP? So good to see you. We had a Brady versus Mahomes poll going earlier tonight, and I think I'm in the Mahomes camp. BMG says if I have a collection of football kits, I should do a video on it. This is interesting that you say that, because I was having a conversation with Shane about this either yesterday or today. I want a jersey collection, not just football, but generally. But if I do that, the limit will not exist, and that's dangerous. So I've always tried to control myself, because I know that it's a slippery slope for me. I feel like we might get to that point. What I would really like is to set up a thing where I can get some of your guys' favorite jerseys. I think that would be super cool. Oh, Raven, you said it's 6 years ago. Thank you for fact checking me. 6 years brings us to 2019. I must have started in 2018, those videos then, and the early ones are just not... Oh no, but no, if there's one 2019, then that must be the earliest. The real YouTube gem is that in 2009, my sister had a YouTube channel, and I appeared on that YouTube channel, and I'm sure it's still out there. So there's a YouTube video, a 2009 Karine YouTube video. I actually appeared in a couple of them. One of them was even sooner. One of them would have been like 2007 maybe. Like early days of YouTube, to the point where there were so few people on YouTube that her video made it to the YouTube homepage, which was it was different at the time. Like, it wasn't algorithm based. If you remember, at the time, the YouTube homepage looked the same for everyone. Like, you know what I mean. But one of her videos that I was in was on the YouTube homepage, which meant something back there. It meant something. You're right, Shane. We do need a code. Footy or footy. Oh, yeah, footy meaning soccer. I thought you were saying we call one footy and we call the other one footy, but with an IE. Jordy is asking his Lord and Savior for a Bills win. It's looking alright, Jordy, but I wouldn't put my money on either team at this point. Jordan, I'm glad you enjoy the football conspiracy videos. They're so much fun to make. Jim, Newcastle versus Fulham is, yeah, it's at 10 here, so it would be 3 over there. Oh, 3 p.m. blackout in football on Saturday. Is that to encourage the lower leagues? Is that to get people out to their local clubs? We don't have that in Canada, so we get every single Prem game available in Canada, Jim, which is weird considering it's your games being showed to us. We need an FPL update, says Jordan. I hear you. We're on 149 likes, guys. One away from 150, and then I have to go source a cat somewhere. Jordan says Michael over LeBron. I need to catch up on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. Mike King says Daniel Alfredson was on the cover of your very first sports video game, 2K8, if you're not mistaken. That's cool. I wonder if it was like an alternate cover, because I don't remember who was on 2008 for us. Like the one that I had, because I definitely had 2008. Oh, we're at 152 now, guys. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, Jim. Jim, on behalf of Christian and everyone, thank you so much for gifting another membership. I say everyone because truly, like, the memberships just go back into the channel, so everyone here, everyone who's watching the stream right now, will benefit from this gifted membership. So thank you so much, Jim. It's insane. Let me go find a cat. NHL 2008 was Eric Stahl. I think that's who was on mine, Shane. I think you're right. Oh, what cat is that? Oh, hello, Butters. Okay, say hello to everyone. Yes, that's how we know. So there's the 150 likes cat. Wait, where's the camera? There you are. Oh, she's not happy because she got woken up from a dream. Here, I'll hold her up. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a sleepy cat. I promise she's alive, guys. I promise she's alive. Oh, yeah, come here. Come here. There you go. There you go. He's not happy about that. Oh, okay. There were two games. There was NHL 2008 and NHL 2K8. And the one that I had was 2008. Thank you for clearing that up, Shane. Yeah, she's a baby. And now her brother is meowing because he doesn't know what I'm doing with her. My thoughts on Linus Ullmark in Ottawa? He's not playing. So I don't know what to do about that. Oh, look, everyone's saying you're beautiful. Yes, everyone's saying you're beautiful. I'm gonna go put her back on her bed now. Say goodbye. So, I don't know if you could hear meowing, but the meowing was the third cat. And if you guys want to see the third cat, we're gonna need to come up with a crazy like goal, because the third cat is not a cooperative cat. Thank you everyone for complimenting my baby. Raven says she's pissed. She actually wasn't pissed. She was just being like limp because I woke her up to bring her here. I put her right back on the spot that she was on, and I think she's back to sleeping. So Jim says, is she going to resent me forever? She's definitely gonna make me suffer for that one. Here's what's gonna actually happen. At around 4 a.m., she's gonna wake me up. I promise you guys that's gonna happen now. Thank you everyone for the nice messages about the kitten, about the fuzzy coral, as Raven says. Andy, that's an adorable emoji. 500 likes, Jim, sounds good. So he's meowing away now. He's just upset that I've disturbed the balance of the home. He was chilling downstairs, and then he heard me get up, and he thought we were going to bed, and now he's gonna talk about it for the rest of the night until I actually go to bed. Little does he know there's still a whole quarter to go. Yeah, Jim. Oh, now I have her hair all over me too. There you go. Thank you for 154 likes, everyone. Thank you for 150 likes. That was the price for the second kitten, and it's gonna be worth getting up in the middle of the night with her if it means that this stream got 154 likes. JP, who's my favorite Habs player? JP, that's you're asking an impossible question. You're asking me to divide by 0, JP. It's an impossibility for me to have a favorite Habs player, but I know we have Shane in chat who is a Habs fan. So maybe you guys can talk about your poor taste in hockey players and hockey teams. That's right, Walter. This is how I find out that my cat has her own channel and streams in the middle of the night. Because I'm gonna wake up and she's gonna be dragging me out. Let's be real though, she's the type who would have like a TikTok rather than a YouTube. She would be a TikTok girly. She would go live on TikTok. We might see the measuring chains coming out. $1 billion for using 2 dudes with a chain. Andy, I agree. I don't understand why we're not using sensors at this point. There must be like a union for the chain guys that's blocking the use of sensors, because there's no reason that should be the case ever. I love that everyone is using my really bad emotes tonight. I've seen the heart, I've seen the thumbs down, and I think I saw the celebration one too. Shane's saying he was a goalie growing up, so growing up you were a Habs fan because of Patrick Roy. There you go. And Shane, remind me which team Roy played for in the Q. Was it Gatineau or was it Quebec? I feel like I saw his pennant this year. Pennant? Like his little flag hanging from the rafters. The fun of having 8 angles of a giant pile of people. Yeah, exactly. Why are we just digging through piles of men and using chains? FA, which sport's most famous in Canada? Definitely has to be hockey, I think. Other Canadians in the chat, tell me if that's fair, if that's just a stereotype. The most annoying fan base in the major sports. Mike, I'm not gonna get into that. I said last time we're not getting into politics. Most annoying fan base in the major sports. I feel like people are gonna say like the Yankees or like New York or Boston fan bases. I have to say though, and the people who were around during my little like travel YouTuber phase will remember that I adored the Boston fan base, the Boston Bruins fan base. I can't stand Marchand, but the fan base is a different story. Brandon says Liverpool fans. Okay, Shane Roy played for Quebec. Thank you for the fact check. Jim is using the surprised emote for when/if the Bills win. What just happened? I thought I just watched the Chiefs score a touchdown, but I guess I had it wrong. Quick handoff here. Not good for the first down, but man, it's gonna come down to whoever has possession. Like during the last drive, I feel like. Okay, then my most hated player from the house. Is that better? JP, n'importe quel joueur qui porte le jersey des Habs, c'est mon joueur le moins préféré, tu comprends? This is where the Chiefs grind time off the clock, score. By the way, JP, I'm just kidding. I'm just trash talking for fun. Grind time off the clock, score, and then the Bills need heroics, score, and the Chiefs break their hearts again in the last. Yeah, this is where we're gonna see the scores go up to the 40s in the last 5 minutes of the game. The reason I ask is you're a Boston sports fan and you always get so much hate from national media. Yeah, I loved Bruins fans. It was like one of my best live sports experience. Oh, that's a touchdown for the Chiefs. Yeah, one of my best live sports experiences was the Bruins. I went to a Celtics game on that same trip and I was underwhelmed. But I think that's because it was actually on Easter and it was like an afternoon game and the vibes just weren't there. Like, it felt like a slog to be there, which is awful to say. And then in comparison, I went to New York after and I watched the Knicks in a playoff game, and that was another one of the best experiences I've had watching live sports. Jim here's Newcastle fans are particularly insufferable. You should see me on a Saturday morning, Jim. 8 a.m. I'm down 2 beers and I've lost my shirt. Jim says Bills TD? Are you hoping for it? You meant Chiefs, didn't you? Philly fans are annoying. Yeah, Raven, you're supposed to be my trash talker, so get to work on the halves. Swift Cam alert, says Jim. I saw that too. They show her. It pretty much looks like every touchdown now. Was that even like a Kelsey touchdown or not at all? I'm guessing not at all. I'm gonna drink some water. No comment about my Saturday morning shenanigans. That's just how Newcastle fans do it. Alright guys, I think this is I'm sorry if that sounded awful. I'm gonna check out a new feature that I'm seeing here, so if something happens to me. Okay. Alright, I saw what I needed to see. On my feed it's a commercial, so I'm gonna run very quickly and be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. If someone wants to start a fight about anything, a debate, I'm electing Raven as my official spokesperson. Hello, everyone. 29-22. And a first down. Looking good. Raven, thank you for volunteering as tribute. It looks like you didn't have to take any hits. Yeah, I left you all in charge of the stream, so I'm glad to see I'm back and everything's running smoothly. We're on 158 likes. Let's try to get to I don't think we can do 175, guys. What do you think? Can we get to 175? It's getting late. What's the best stadium or arena that I've been to for a game? The Emirates and US Bank are your favorites. I mean, MSG is just incomparable to me because of the history and also because it's just gorgeous in there. The Taylor Swift cam operator can just watch the game and leave his camera on that booth. That's the job to have, honestly. You just set your camera on Taylor Swift, lock it in place, and watch the game. Maria says, inmates running the asylum. If that was the case, I'd be the craziest of us all. So you got the unpredictable inmate out of the way. I figured things would calm down when I was gone. I can't believe the Bills got 3 TDs in a minute. It's strange, Jim. I'm looking at the score now and they must have all been called back. Shane, I did have Mr. Noodle. I did have fast ramen for dinner, so I've got MSG up to my eyeballs right now. Am I still Canadian? What, Walter? What do I think about Marcus Rashford's situation? FA, not that he would fit in Newcastle's system, but if he wants to come over here, and by here I mean Newcastle, so I've said the same thing about Jonathan David. I'm like, Jonathan David better be coming to Newcastle, although there are constantly these rumors that he will, and he never does. It'd be great if he came to Newcastle. Someone said in the chat the other night that you could move Isaac onto the wing and have John David up front. I don't know if Eddie Howe would ever be allowed. He'd lose his job if he moved Isaac to the wing. I do think Isaac could play on the wing. But all this to say, I don't think there's a place for Rashford. I want to see Rashford play, and so I'd rather he be somewhere else. Any good player that's stuck at United right now, I feel bad for anyway. Yeah, Lawrence, I'm also, anytime the Bills are in possession, I'm like half keeping an eye on for just TT Bills TT in the chat. John David coming to Liverpool, says Pappy. Is that it, Pappy? Are you the one who said that in the comments earlier this week? Because I'm not having that on the channel. We are a John David to Newcastle channel here. Jim says the Bills are in a good position. I'm seeing where I am now is 3rd and goal. Looks like the Bills are taking a timeout, maybe. Josh Allen just needed a little warm up in his jacket. I love it when they try to block the view of their mouth from the camera, and they got the camera angle completely wrong. like the camera was over here and Coach was covering his mouth over here, so you could lip read everything he was saying. I mean, I couldn't because I can't lip read, but someone could. So it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal sounds good. Let's see what happens. I'm also like looking at chat so you guys can let me know. A little pass over the top, never stood a chance. Are they gonna go for it? Some of you, okay, Yaknos is saying 4th and goal from the 4th. I was gonna say some of you probably already know if they're going for it. A question I'm gonna ask now, and hopefully it gets out there before the play is made. Jim, are you serious? I know, Lawrence, I'm saying the same thing. I can't tell if Jim and RAF are playing with us or not. I need another fact check. Did the Bills really score a touchdown? Or are you guys just hoping for it? 4th and goal. He's backed up. Oh, was that good? His feet were in? Yes. Okay. Well, now they gotta go for 1, right? Oh, I've got chills, guys. I've got chills. Raven says you can tell based on your dad's reaction downstairs. Yeah, so they gotta go for 1 to just tie it up. Wait, no. They were on 22, right? Yeah, okay, so they have to go for 1 to tie it up. Yeah, okay, good. Christopher, it really is a great game. It's miles from the earlier game, the Eagles game, isn't it? You guys must be seeing the Buffaloes. I'm seeing now, I've got the CBS feed on, And every time Buffalo scores, there's like buffalo that run across the screen or run towards you. They are frightening. I almost don't want the Bills to score so that I don't have to see the bad graphics. Andy, I figured this one would be a good one. Lawrence is seeing the CGI buffaloes. Good. That is true. It is unfortunate that the Lions got out earlier than I think most people were hoping. By the way, as I'm munching on my goldfish, what are you guys snacking on tonight? What are you guys drinking? Jim says that the Brits are not getting our buffalo CGI, guys. By the way, we're on 160 likes. I said 170 was not possible, but we have maybe like another half hour to get 15 more likes on the stream, guys. I don't think we said a like a 175 like what would you call it? I'll tell you what, Jim. If the Bills score again, I will risk it all to show you the CGI buffalo that are on my phone. Lauren says you don't want this dodgy CBS stream. I couldn't even watch it. I mean, in Canada, it's like we're getting the CBS stream, but we're not. But I'm not watching it through CBS. I couldn't even watch it on my computer because I have OBS running. So that's dodgy. But what's the word that I was looking for was doesn't matter. We need to come up with something that'll happen at 175 likes. Or maybe not. I mean, I'm happy to just celebrate 175 likes together and not have to do anything about it. Lawrence has had some Gaviscon as a snack ready for bed. That's a smart move. I was in bed and I had heartburn yesterday, and all I wanted, we don't have Gaviscon here, we have Tums, and all I wanted was some antacid, but I was too lazy to get up and get it. Mason, what's up, Mason? Ate soup to stay warm. How's your homework going? Mason? Sunday night, that's never fun. Cookies. Harris, what type of cookies are you having, Harris? Italian biscuits for Jim. Raven just pounded some applesauce and cookies. That's my style. I've been craving applesauce. I need to get on your level, Raven. Base arm is photosynthesizing from your PC's monitor's radiation. A true gamer. Shane is calling for another cat at 175. Shane is on this channel for one reason and one reason only, and that's cats. Headbutt the mic at 170 sedan style. It is in my French blood to just Lucky Box says who has the ball currently. On my screen, it's the Chiefs. 2nd and 7. Sugar cookies and chocolate chip Harris. Top tier cookies. I had a chocolate chip cookie after dinner. Great choice. Donc, pas d'accent québécois. Francis, do you mean when I speak English I don't have a Quebecois accent? Because to be fair, I don't have a Quebecois accent either way. Because I'm not from Quebec. But that's also probably why I don't have that much of a French accent. Did they just score? That's probably why I don't have that much of an accent when I speak English, because I learned English as a second language in Ontario. But I also don't have un accent québécois en français because I'm from Ontario. You've never had heartburn. That is, you hang on to that base arm, because don't wish it on my worst enemy. Shane, I've been trying not to say anything because you are a channel member, so trying to keep things good between us, but no, this is not a cat channel. Chiefs are in a good position, says Jim. What are they, about 11 yards out? 2nd and goal. Oh, but they got backed up. 2nd and goal from like 18 or 17. Oh, and the drop. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx it. And there's still plenty of time left. But that was a couple of great plays for Buffalo. Raven flippin' Ontario. Yeah, the weird thing about like most of Ontario is that we just sound pretty American. But then if you go out in the boonies, like you go out in the country, and then they sound really Canadian. I know a few people here have seen Letterkenny and Shoresy, and on those shows you can hear like a good old Ontario accent. Imran, it's not personal against Taylor to me. It's not even personal against the Chiefs. I just want the Bills to win. That's amazing, Jim. I'm glad she hung on to her accent. Francis, unfortunately, this side. Unfortunately, it's I never had a chance or a choice. Oh, Jim is saying 32-29 to Chiefs. So that must have been on a field goal? Yeah, because it was 29-29. Lawrence, that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Was that they were just going to have like a gorgeous pass and be 7 up. But as Mario points out, down 3 with 3 minutes and 33. The scary thing about 3:33 is that if Buffalo score, like, what are they going to do? Are they going to start burning the clock now in hopes that they score, and in hopes that it doesn't give the Chiefs enough time to score on their drive? But then we all know what happens. Buffalo burns the clock. Either they score or they don't. It doesn't matter. The Chiefs still have 2 timeouts, and they manage the clock, and just by default of clock management, the Chiefs win with like a late TD. This is how I see it playing out, and I don't like it. Yeah, Imran, a Bills Eagles Super Bowl would be a lot of fun. Raven says I sound Midwestern, not really American. You hear American accent and you think Southern. That's fair. I think I just meant like the general, what is it? General American accent? Like the one you hear on TV and stuff. The classic aw shucks accent. Yeah, like the Fargo accent, right? Do I sound like Fargo? We'll see who ends up in wildcard, halves or cents or both. Francis, that's the problem. It's been like, who's ahead now? Are the Senators still just like 1 or 2 points ahead of the Habs? Because I know the Habs have been chasing us most of this season. And what is going on? Did Allen just take it for a first down? He was running so funny. I mean, I guess, was he trying to pump fake him? I don't know what that was at the end. That was goofy and I loved it. I love a little bit of goofiness. Yeah, Looper is saying the Bills need to burn as much of the clock as possible and score. The problem with that is that no matter how much clock they burn, there's still enough time for the Chiefs to answer. The only thing that might help the Bills is a long pass. Sens just won, so we gotta keep up too. Guys, we're on 170 legs. 5 more to hit the impossible goal. Oh, that's bad. Was that going on 3rd and 10? Sens are 2 points, 3 positions ahead of the Habs. 3 positions ahead of the Habs is 2 points. That is a tight mid-table. Jams, what's up, Jams? Yeah, I'm enjoying the script. I don't like the way this is going. I think now, well, let's see what happens on 3rd and 10, but it's looking like a Chiefs win to me, which was my prediction. Oh, no, not even close. I think we're heading to the 2-minute warning. What are they gonna do? They can't go for it, right? Was it 4th and what? They can't go for it. How many yards till first down? I didn't see. Raven, yeah. It is one hell of a script, but according to the script, it was gonna be the Chiefs the whole time. Shane, please revise your stats. Lawrence says 4th and 5. It's gonna have to be something spectacular to win this. Chiefs will be the I can't count now Super Bowl in a row I haven't watched. Yeah, I would be excited about a Bills, Eagles, Super Bowl. Chiefs Eagles would still be fun, but like, yeah, so 4th and 5. Puppy says have to go for it because we're at the 2-minute warning. You think so, Poppy? Yeah, Jim, it's not time to mess around anymore. We need to pay attention to this Looper says, we saw fake punt work in the Commanders game, could be worth a try. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is here, because you go for it, you miss. The Bills have 2 timeouts left, or 3. They'd have to put up a pretty good defense on the Chiefs' drive to turn it around quickly. They don't go for it, and the Chiefs score a field goal that's manageable. The Chiefs score a touchdown, that's game over. Saints are 3 points and 3 positions ahead. That makes more sense, but it's still very tight. Thanks for the update, Shane. Walter, Super Bowl is like some kind of grand finale of the season or something, right? Yeah. Opposed, you don't get anything much really for winning the season on points other than a favorable playoff position. Oh, man. Well, there was an attempt. I just got oh wait, a flag on the play though. I'm not listening to the audio, so someone tell me what the flag is. So whatever I don't know, do we know? They've picked the flag up. There ended up being no flag. Alright, so it's game over. I mean, technically, no. We're still playing, but... Okay. Good. But now see, the Bills are gonna have to burn their timeouts. Shane! 175 lives! I really didn't think we'd get to 175, guys, so thank you so much. That's... Shane, you stop that right now. Welcome to channel memberships, Ryan. Courtesy of Shane. Thank you so much, Shane. That's ridiculous. 175 likes was the gift in itself. But thank you so much. We're up to 16 new members just from this chat, from this stream alone. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined membership, and extra special thanks, of course, to Jim and Shane for spreading the love. This is a huge deal, everyone. So grateful. Like I said, the 175 likes I didn't think was attainable, and that's a win in itself. Thank you so much, Shane, for spreading even more love. Now stop it, you guys. So what are we looking at now? 1st and 10. Oof, this is not good. Jim says 200 likes, the next stop before the end of the stream. Jim, there's 1 minute and 45 left in this game. Now, granted, that 1 minute and 45 will take about, a half hour to complete, but already at 180. Gotta turn around now. We can't get to 200. Let's set our expectations, guys. Raven, Shane is a baller. You're right. Go Looper, you never know what'll happen. I think the Chiefs will keep running it anyway, because then the clock doesn't stop. Buffalo has to use their timeouts. They're on 1st and 10 from 36 yards. They're just gonna keep running it, but you never know. Someone could knock it out of runner's hands. It's certainly not game over, it just looks that way. Like every 4 seconds, easy, 181. Yeah, okay guys, so it looks like we have 97 people watching the stream right now. I'm sure some of you guys haven't liked it yet. So we gotta try to reach 200 likes before the end of this game. If you're a Chiefs fan, hit the thumbs up button. We'll see if it goes up. I want to see how many Chiefs fans are about to hit the like button. And if you don't hit the like button, then we're gonna know that the Bills fans are the better fans once they hit the like button. 2nd and 9. Now Buffalo's gonna use another timeout. Okay, we're on 183 likes. Mukbang break. Now I want the Bills who are watching to go and hit the like button if you haven't already, and then we'll see if it goes up faster than the Chiefs fans. Mario says Bills are probably going to have 40-ish seconds to work with if they get the stop here. Oh, Jim says Chiefs TD. Alright, well that's the end of it then. Because with minute and a half, no timeouts. Oh, Jim, you were wrong. Okay, but it is a first down according to Yak. Oh yeah, it looks like he was off with it though. Oh, and Mahomes is celebrating because with 1:20 left, they've got the first down. There's 1:20 left, and Buffalo has no timeout, so it's over. It's actually over. Congratulations, Chiefs fans. That was a really fun game, regardless. And I just had fun with the stream more than anything. The success of the stream was above and beyond any joy from the Bills winning. TG says, so what scripted extraordinary call are the Eagles getting host with this year? We'll find out in 2 weeks, guys. Well, you know what? We ended on 185 likes for the stream, which is absolutely nuts because I really didn't think we were going to get to 175. I really enjoyed this. Andy, thank you so much. Oh, the first few hours of your birthday. Okay, before everyone logs off, wish Andy a happy birthday in chat. Unfortunate that the Bills had to lose, but most importantly, we had an awesome Sunday together, and it's Andy's birthday now. So happy birthday, Andy. Jim, you got that right with that emote. Yeah, go Looper. I think we have to get behind Philly now. Thank you, Jim. Jim, hold on, I gotta chew. Jim, before you head out, let me say again, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the support tonight and for sharing the love with other members of the stream. It really makes such a difference to the channel, and it's super encouraging. So thank you so much, Jim. Thank you, Shane, for absolutely doing the most, and everyone who joined the channel membership tonight, everyone who watched, chatted with us. I had an amazing time. I'm loving the streams. I can't wait to do it again. Thank you everyone for wishing Andy a happy birthday. I love us. I love you guys and I love us. This is clearly the best community there is. I had an absolute blast. Moose, I'm sorry we're saying goodbye this way. It's always next year. There's always next year, boys. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm seeing the hearts coming in the chat as well, and I can't stop smiling. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock now here. Working tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna go in bed and gossip about this with the cats and just giggle and kick my feet all night. No, Moose, I know you were talking about the game. I know. I knew. I said it from the start. I wanted the Bills to win, but they weren't gonna win. They gave me a heart attack. But it was a great game regardless. And I think as general sports fans on this channel, that's all we can really ask for is a fun, interesting game. And on top of that, we got to watch it with this great community that you all are building. So thank you so much. Good night, everyone. I've got so much love for you, and I'll see you back here in a couple days. I'm just emotional tonight, but we'll be back for more of this. Have a good night, everyone.